This changes everything. People are now able to generate music in just about any genre, and it's as simple as using ChatGPT, except in this case, it's using UdioAI.ai. Filmmakers on a shoestring budget are now able to score their films with compelling and fitting background music. YouTubers, podcasters, TikTok, and other content creators are now able to create the exact type of backing track that fits the mood of their content, even if they are on a very, very tight budget. Not to mention video game makers, people creating radio ads that need a catchy jingle, and there are so many more use cases. And even the background track that you can hear right now as I speak was something that I generated myself using UdioAI. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to use UdioAI to generate your own music. And I'm going to show you how to do it for a variety of genres, whether it be a background track, a track that's got your own lyrics in it, a track with generated lyrics, whatever it is that you need. I'm even going to show you how to generate theme music for a wrestler so they have something catchy to walk into the ring with. But first, here's a quick example of a track that I created with Udio. I may have this in the background if it was the middle of, say, a documentary or something like that, or a YouTube channel that's talking about something serious and then there's some rising action going on. There's another version because this tool, which I'll show you in a second, generates 2 at a time. And it can even do lyrics. I can simply enter a topic like atomic gains, a YouTube channel about AI and marketing. I create a radio jingle for, there we go, let's see what it does. I'll go pop, mood, energetic, topic. I don't know if I like any of those. Can I skip it? Let's see, English, leave it at that. Nope, theme is missing, so that's the topic. Okay, so I'll go with adventure. Generate. Now let's see what it does. There we go. In the digital world where dreams ignite, Atomic Gains takes us on a flight. AI and marketing hand in hand, exploring worlds we're yet to understand. Dive into data, let's break them up. So it's not really a short jingle. You'd probably maybe use ChatGPT or Claude or something for that, but it is fine for an actual song. I'll just Control C on that. Now I go into the song generator, so we're in Udio, by the way, and I'll just paste in the lyrics there. So if I wanted there to be no singer, I would go instrumental, but I do want a singer in this particular case. And now I enter the style of music, which I'll just say it's a theme song for a marketing and AI business radio jingle. I'll say something like that, see what it does. And enter a title, Atomic Gains. Go, generate. And it'll probably take 2 minutes, so I'll just pause while it's doing its thing. In the meantime, while I'm waiting for that to generate, actually, I'll show you one I made just before, a fast-paced wrestling theme, like theme for a entrance music for someone. I wrote something like, as the prompt behind this, like a 1990s fast-paced wrestling theme. I think I wrote something like E minor, G, F, or something like that. I wrote a few chords down. You don't have to do that, but I just did it that way with electric guitar. And let's see what it sounds like. I could imagine a wrestler walking into this music or running into this music or something like that. Finishes off. Cool. Sometimes it ends abruptly, sometimes it ends just right like that. If it ends abruptly, you just have to modify it yourself. Okay, looks like the song is ready. Let's see what it sounds like. It's given us 2 options on it.
In the digital realm where dreams ignite, Atomic Gains takes us on a flight. AI and marketing, hand in hand, exploring worlds we've yet to understand. Dive into data, let's break the mold with every...
I don't really love that one, but you know, if you want it fast-paced, you want a male singer or female singer or whatever, you just type that stuff in and you'll get more what you want. But it's given me a second go. Let's see what this sounds like. Because I didn't really give it enough of a... I said theme song for a marketing and AI business. I didn't say if I wanted it pop style, rock and roll. I could have made it fast-paced. I could have written 128 beats per minute or something like that, and it might have gone faster and faster. Depends what you want. Let's see what this one sounds like.
takes us on a flight. AI and market hand in hand, exploring worlds we've yet to understand. Tied into data.
I mean, it's a bit long for a radio jingle, that's for sure, but honestly, it's pretty good what can be done. I think ultimately maybe, you come up with a couple of catch lines if it was going to be just for a radio jingle, or you just write one verse or something, and then you end up with something shorter, particularly if you say it to be fast-paced or something like that. But again, I still think it's pretty amazing. Alright, so I've decided, let's say you've got a sci-fi TV show and you want to do the scoring for it, like the background stuff for it. I've just written epic orchestral scores with grand themes and rich leitmotif-driven arrangements. So that's similar to, I guess, what you get maybe Battlestar Galactica or Star Wars, even Game of Thrones, which isn't sci-fi, is kind of that kind of sound. Let's see what they sound like. I'll start with this top one. Fast forward into it. I think it's pretty good, because remember, the scene is going to be taking over this. This is just in the background while something's going on. Remember. Alright, what about this one? Crazy that AI has composed this. I mean, it's basically meaning that a regular YouTuber could tell a story and have that feeling behind that music, that story that they're trying to tell, and get that feeling just right. It doesn't have to be a galactic adventure, as I was saying, but I mean, this could even be for a documentary. You could be talking about, I don't know, like it could be the history of Coca-Cola, and it could be during some of the more sinister period of their existence, and all of a sudden they've got this background music going on in the background. It could be a reality TV show and there's some sort of conflict going on, and you've got this sort of stuff going on. Not that it has to be rising drama, it could be positive, it could be adventure. You could even do meditation music and stuff like that. I've tested that out, and that does really well with this too. Here's a pop song that I tried to make kind of about bouncing back from tough times, like more of a sort of a sports thing it was meant to be, but I didn't quite get the energy right for it to be sports theme, but it's still pretty reasonable. Have a listen to this.
In the face of adversity, I rise to the challenge, embracing my destiny with courage as my badge. I persevere through the pain, knowing I will rise again. Doubters may mock and jeer, but I stand tall. Learning from each mistake, I grow strong. Of trials and tribulations, I climb higher and higher with fierce dedication. Victory is my battle cry. I never quit, I reach for the sky and never submit. I am made through sweat and tears, my heart never fades. I conquer my fears, victory is my battle cry. I never quit, I was always on track for my ultimate victory.
Anyway, you get the idea. It was sounding slightly tinny, but not too bad. It can get better, honestly. That's just one generation of this. Just to show you that there's a lot of types and styles of music you can do. Some people say, hey, what's that going to do to the artists? I think it's going to do what the calculator did for accountants. I think that people value real musicians. I don't think this writes lyrics as good as real musicians. I think that people that are performing live and have videos of them doing their stuff, people are going to value that so much more in terms of buying music and so forth. But it's going to allow regular people that are not musicians to be able to do things like scoring behind their YouTube videos, where otherwise they may have either had no sound at all, or they may have been limited to the same bunch of royalty-free music tracks that everyone has access to, which, you know, that isn't always going to be the choice they want, or spending a lot of money, I guess, on other royalty-free music tracks and stuff like that. It's going to, that may not have been exactly what they were looking for. It's going to help artists, I believe, to construct the song that they want without having to have such a big budget. So let's say, for instance, they were trying to just test out different arrangements of instruments. Yes, it's not going to be identical to the song that they're trying to make, but it's going to be reasonably close if they shove their lyrics in there and they shove maybe the chords and so forth that they're using, and maybe trying it with a synthesizer as well, and then trying it, you know, with something else like a grand piano or other things, and they can just test it out and go, actually, it sounds better like this or like that, and then it may have a lot of help in those cases. I'm not saying it's all good. I'm not here to debate the moral implications. I don't know, maybe you might want to say in the comments below, you know, the good and the bad, but I'm just showing you how to use the tool at the moment, or what the tool is. So in this case, I've done another video that was all about UdioAI and how I made a music video using that, but also in this one, this is all about UdioAI.ai, and here I'm just showing you a little bit about how to use that particular tool. In this case, it's a high energy pop anthem. I wrote anthem because I figured that's more like a sports style. I wrote female singer. I wrote like fast paced, but I get actually faster if I write, say, 128 beats per minute, or even 96 beats per minute, like 96 BPM or something like that, and then it gets me a little bit more of what I want. Like, you can get a little bit specific and it actually does even better for you. Okay, what about kids songs? I'm gonna make one that doesn't rhyme or anything. I just wrote, let's learn the letters ABC, starting with the letter A. A is for apple, A is for X, A is for adventure, and A is for acorn. B is for ball, B is for bob, B is for because, B is for brown, B is for bouncy bob broke Bill's bench billowing backwards. C is for castle, C is for cat, C is for call, as in call me right back. That's the end of our little song. Hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, that's all. Right, that's it. Let's see what it does. I'm just going to hit generate. So you could be teaching something, and you could have, it doesn't have to be even a children's style music, it could be pop song, whatever, but you could be teaching something and actually add a song to the end of each little module in your course that helps people remember the information more. You could be studying and write your study notes into a song and have it sung to you, and just listen to your song nodding your head. It may or may not be the best lyrics, but it might get that information about history or something else into your head because it's being sung to you. Like, it's going to open up a lot of different things that a lot of people haven't heard of. Comment below if you've got ideas for use cases for how, you know, great music could be helpful, either, you know, in a learning scenario or even in other scenarios. All right, it's generated our song anyway. So let's see. Is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? Let's see.
Let's learn the letters A, B, and C, starting with the letter A. A is for apple, A is for axe, A is for adventure, and A is for adventure. B is for adventure, and E is for Bob, B is for buzz, and B is for Bob. B is for because, and B is for brown. B is for Bob broke Bill's bench billowing backwards. C is for castle.
It had a little bit of trouble with some of the lyrics trying to make it fit into the song, so it actually rewrote the lyrics so it didn't entirely make sense. It was about 90% right, a little bit off. I wonder if this one will come out just right, or if not, you'd probably learn to just reshape your own lyrics and then it might come out right, or you grab your guitar and record it yourself, but now you've got an idea for a beat and melody to go with it.
Let's learn the letters A, B, and C, starting with the letter A. A is for apple, A is for axe, A is for adventure, and a is for acorn. B is for ball, B is for Bob, B is for because, and B is for brown. B is for bouncy, Bob broke Bill's bench, Bill went backward. C is for castle, C is for cat.
Okay. Yeah, I think you'd probably want to maybe do a little bit more than Style of Music children's acoustic song. Maybe say the instruments that you want in there and a little bit more about the style. I mean, that was a very short prompt, but I don't think it was too bad. It just wasn't like, I don't know, maybe more of a nursery rhyme type song was what I was thinking, and I should have written that in there. But again, I mean, there's a lot of applications for this. A lot of different types of music can be made, whether it be like a rock song, a rap. It can do rap, by the way. It can do like meditation type music. It can do sort of melodies that match a feeling. I wrote to compose music that evokes the feeling of walking through a rainy forest. Fast forward through to it. So anyway, I hope this has given you a lot of ideas. I'm interested in your thoughts as well. Feel free to comment below. And if you want to see another video where I actually make a music video, so we actually see on video the actual video as well, so it's not just the music, you actually see music video being made and so forth, then check this out as well. It'll be, probably I'll put it up on the screen about there. Go watch that video. And until next time, take action with what you learn. Alright, see you guys.